Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Chinwo, the newest kid in the YouTube blog. Of course, you all know what I do. I give you the hot, juicy details of every trending news that are going up out there in the world, and the things you did not really perceive when it happened or when it's trending. And I also give you 80% of accuracy when predicting future event that is going to happen. When that news is trending, of course, you all know the most popular one, the prediction I'm really giving in this Bbnaija2021 edition that just finished this Sunday, that just passed right now. And you all know what happened. Like, I made a video 1 month and now that was titled Whitemoney, the winner of Bbnaija2021, and you all, some people were thinking that it was joke. And not only that, 4 of my predictions were in the final. You know what that means? Like, 4 of my predictions we are in the final. And not only that, they are in the numbers I predicted them to be. I predicted that Angel will be the 5th housemate, then Maria is going to be the 3rd housemate. But I mentioned a but there, like that period that Maria went out in the house, I say either Pere or Maria is going to go out. But if Pere glanced through the initial criticism and dislike that people were disliking in that period in the house, he's going to skate through to the final and might even take Maria's position. And that is what happened. And I mentioned that Licorice is going to be the number 2, and yes, Whitemoney is going to be the number 1. So you can see it. The Ezemo is safe. The man is wisdom. The ultimate is safe is here. So stay tuned to my video. This is a very educational video of the positive things I learned from the housemates. All right, you know, after and before the Big Brother show ended, there are much more negative things about what happened in the Big Bbnaija show. Like, some people are saying there's so much nudity, no moral value, this and this. Trust me, guys, you guys are right. Like, there are so many negative vibes that are coming out from the show, especially this season, and it's so toxic, right? I'm going to make another video this week advising Big Brother what to do next. But for now, let me just come with a positive vibe and give you the positive things I learned from the 6 housemates that I think that inspired me the most. 6. So my number 6 housemate that I think that inspires me the most is Yousef. You guys will be saying that I like mentioning Yousef in the middle of my video. Yes, I like mentioning him because I feel that due to the fact that he's calm and he's very underrated. So the reason why I think Yousef inspired me is that Yousef is very, very underrated, but he knows what he was doing when he was going into the house. He has a clear vision, and he didn't really hide his true identity, trying to want to live let me say, a regular life out there to just fit him. He was just being himself, doing his things. He was just telling people who he is and not really trying to hide his personality. What most people do is that they will try to hide their true color or their true self to buy the viewers' vote, but he was just natural, and I picked that for myself. Like, that is one thing I know, that even though I know that already, I do that myself, that he gave me more clarity. So my number 5 person that inspired me the most is Emmanuel. So for me, why I think Emmanuel really inspired me is that Emmanuel is actually the first and only housemate that I knew before he went into the house. So it was like, wow, this thing is very real. Like I actually know someone that can actually go to the Bbnaija show. Not that I really know him, but I've seen him in 1 or 2 places before, and I knew people that are friends with him. So for that itself, it have already inspired me that anyone can really go for this shit. It was to the final, is that because of Licorice. Seriously, guys, I don't think that's only the reason. I personally think that one of the more reason that he reached to the final is because he has the back support of Akwa Ibom, and most especially Port Harcourt, because he grew up and he lives in Port Harcourt. So Port Harcourt here would like to support our own. He tried to paint the picture for me that no matter what you do, like no matter where you are or no matter what you do, just keep being yourself. Yourself, if someone is going to like you, he's going to like you for who you are. So I think that due to his personality, there's so many people that will actually love him, like him, because he's this calm guy and do not find trouble and all that. So I think that's the reason why he inspired me. So my number 4 person that inspired me this season of Big Brother is no other person than Sammie. Seriously, guys, why I choose Sammie to be my number 4 is that he's a filmmaker, and for me to see my fellow colleague out there is something for me to really cherish, and for me to realize that anyone can really go there. I don't really know if filmmakers have gone towards other years. This is before that I've not really followed up the show like that. But when I saw Sammie there, he has the typical life of a filmmaker. A calm, not really that calm, but a calm, a rough, and how will I say it? Just a typical Nigerian youth lifestyle. Does not have a lot going on. Just with you and your camera alone and your creative mind, all those things. Do not have a lot of principles and other things. That's the typical life of a filmmaker. For me to really see that someone like that can be able to go to that house, serious, that alone, it really inspired me. My number 3 for me is, I know you guys are going to slam me for this, but seriously, I picked a positive lesson from this person, no other person than Angel. Now, I didn't really think Angel is going to inspire me. What she did in the last week of the show, it was really interesting to me when I come to think of it. People that made me realize it is the discussion that Pere, Cross, and Whitemoney were discussing. They are actually analyzing Angel game plan, that because she knows that guys are easily attracted to her body. She just uses her body attract any guys that she sees that are getting close to her, and she just basically prey on them. When she has seen that she have attracted their attention, she will just go straight to put them under her arms and prey on them. When I mean prey on them, like give them all the sexual vibe, do them a lot of things in that particular point in time that she's with them, and don't use them for what she want to achieve on that particular time. The part she said about her mental health, like, to me, when she said that thing, I was like, what? I know it's different from other people, but for you to have that energy to put out a lot of toxic vibe out there, come on, it's not what it. People that are suffering from depression are just being on their own share. She's the least person that will put up for possible eviction. Like people who are pity is Angel, let me not put her for depression based on what she's going through, like the things she's doing, showing her nakedness in television and all that. Don't worry, just because she was passing through mental health, let me don't vote her out. And when she was put up for eviction, that is the main audience that was one is the place yesterday, and a man was like that he likes that Angel was actually in the final. She really gives him a lot of things to watch, like to feed his eyes on, like because of the show was really boring, and he also so that's the main reason that Biggie left her in the house to the final, because she was only the one that was giving her genuine content that period in the house. Like the last week was so boring, like it was really so boring. But she knows what she does. She calculates a lot before she does her things, and you can see it in the video that Cross, he noticed it a lot, and he also did it to Yousef, where play Angel. Like he really tried. And My number 3 for me is Pere. Seriously, guys. The first period, I did not really like Pere, honestly. But I was trying to make sense in what he was saying. Like Pere is actually one of the 2 people for me that have that body thing in that house, like that sense things before they happen, or things that are going on in the viewer's mind, and what his fellow housemates are doing. He was not shy at all to just say it out, and it was really encouraging. Like, he just does what he does. Although he got a lot of hate the first time he was doing it, due to the fact that he was doing it with the wrong person, which was Mazzy Whitemoney himself, that Whitemoney was actually playing his game. Pere actually realized that, man, if I continue fighting Whitemoney or other housemates, I will going on for eviction. Like Pere was the one that got on for the most possible eviction in the house. Many housemates really dislike him and his way, his character, the way he does it. So he just calm down. You know what I'm saying? He observe a lot and he just do what his mind tells him, and he's really smart, he's really intelligent, and he stands his ground. And I think he actually inspires some housemates to just shine their eye very well. Like Licorice, like the picture that you are seeing with Licorice wearing army uniform, saluting. I think that's the inspiration from Pere, and he actually inspires some housemates to actually figure out Whitemoney's game plan. Of course, my number 1 is Whitemoney. Why do Whitemoney always go to my number 1? Is it that I like that guy too much? There's so much goodness in that guy's heart. You can imagine, how can you cook 3 meal, a bit 2 meal for different people every time you cook? That's so brave of a person. It's so genuinely, when he talks, you just know that there's a lot of goodness coming on from this guy's heart. And he gave me that perception that just do what you are doing and people are just going to like you. Although he added strategies, all those things he was doing for more than a strategy to get more viewers view, but he did a actually good strategy, not like some people that are putting all toxic vibe out there as a strategy. His strategy was actually the best to me. He was just putting that good vibe out there, showing that your goodness and your kindness will get you to what you want, and it actually works for him. And I know that he have actually sensed from, let me say, 2 weeks ago that he's going to win this shit. He was actually put on for many nominations for possible eviction many times, and he was just succeeding. And for someone that have that kind of strategy that works, that's his proof that, man, this is my strategy to work, for me to be still coming back from the house. That means I'm going to win this shit. He knew. Look at the final day, he was just there, just blowing his fan, and they was just there. He just knew that he's going to win that shit because his plans really works very well, and he has paid off for him. He have won 90 million naira. Do you know what that money will do for someone? Not only that, he have already got a lot of endorsement before he even left the house. Like seriously, there's a lot of positive in this Bbnaija show. I think we should focus on more on the positive of the show and leave the negative stuff for the Bbnaija to just figure out how to just remove some of those toxic vibe out there and just air us more original content. If you are here to this end of this video, I thank you a lot. Thank you for watching the video to this time. If you love my channel, like the video, comment to me your top 5 shine your eye housemate that really inspires you a lot. Let's put that positive vibe out there and just tell us the housemate that really inspired you, so that we all will just learn from it. I know that there's a lot of positive for this. Turn on your post notification bell to see all my videos when it's coming, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. I love you guys. God bless.